What a dramatic week it's been in the Big Brother house, and tonight it's time for eviction number 2. Tonight, Paul, the lad's lad with an eye for the ladies, goes head-to-head with Stuart, the businessman's businessman who works hard and plays even harder. You decide which one of these rutting stags packs his bags tonight. It's going to be the survival of the fittest. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, it all kicked off in the Big Brother house this week. Brian fell out with Josh, Stuart fell out with Emma, and Helen fell out of bed, drunk. And tonight, the final battle of the week will be fought. Either Paul or Stuart will be leaving the Big Brother house in 2 hours. Let's take a quick look at them. There they are. Paul's been in drag all day, picking his nose there. Stuart actually seemed quite happy today, in quite good mood. Anyway, you've got 11 minutes left to vote. Here are the numbers to call. If you want to evict Paul, the number is 09011 154408. That's 09011 154408. If you want to evict Stuart, the number is 09011 154410. That's 09011 154410. So who do you want to watch in the Big Brother house for a little bit longer? Do you think one maybe handles his drink a little bit better than the other? Or do you prefer age and experience over youth and laddishness? Well, to help you decide, here's a reminder of what these two men are like.
Tonight I realised that it's not just necessarily an experience, it is totally a game.
One more time.
He does have one subject of conversation, and it is girls, their boobs.
Because they look normal to me, they look natural.
As soon as I see her, my tongue will fall out of my head. Started on the stairs. I thought I was at Francis' house and I was going to be the vainest person. But I tell you what, I am not.
If you've nearly died while jumping off a cliff, then Paul's done it better.
I got knocked down by a bus. I jumped off a train as it was put into the station. Went down this crevasse, ran across the roof of this double-decker. That jet ski crash was mad. Oh.
If I was to stay here, I think it's going to get more and more interesting. It has definitely been an experience of a lifetime, and I'm never ever going to forget it in a million years.
I just want to make sure, I think for myself, that I've been myself. And I guess I'm not going to know that until I walk out the door. Normally I work in a hierarchical structure and I could say, right, okay, you go and do that, you go and do that, and get it done.
If Big Brother can't see any flames, you should say on him, you've failed the task.
In this situation, I didn't want to take control.
Hang on, stop. Can I just say I think we're doing great on the challenge?
Ask me a question about Versace. Any question.
How much was this?
60, 70 quid.
High tech. Where's your designer label now, Stuart?
Versace don't do sports socks. If I do stay, I'll be pleased in a sort of perverse way because I'll know I'm going on a little bit further in the experience.
So how do you think the house would cope without Stuart to organise them? And how would they get by without Paul's interesting stories? Well, there are 8 minutes left until the phone lines close. Here are the numbers. To evict Paul, phone 09011 154408. To evict Stuart, phone 09011 154410. Well, what a week it's been! It all blew up at Brian's birthday bash, but what happened the morning after the night before? I mean, does Brian really hate Josh? Will Stuart and Emma ever talk again? What does Helen look like with a hangover? So has it all calmed down in the Big Brother house? This is how they got through yesterday. Day 21 in the Big Brother house. Yesterday was Brian's birthday and the housemates drank 4 bottles of champagne, 6 bottles of wine and 1 bottle of cider. Emma, Liz, Josh and Bubble are still up.
understand you're in a situation.
Have you been to bed, none of you?
No, not at all. It's ridiculous. And I've been smoking.
Oh, dinner all night.
And producers, isn't it?
Quick chat now.
No, I'm going to be really silly and say let me go sleep first. I haven't been to sleep yet. I don't want to be narky unnecessarily. I really don't. I'm just being honest with you. When I've been to sleep.
I'm going to say my piece now because it's morning and that's the point. I think you've taken what I said completely out of context. I said that we all have had a very hard life in here, and therefore, if you've taken it the wrong way, I absolutely apologise, but it was not a personal attack on you, okay? And if you took it that way, you look at me in the eye.
I don't want to because we're going to have to do this all over again.
But I'm just telling you that.
Stuart, honestly,
I'm sorry that
and I hear you, but I'm saying there's no point saying it now because we're going to have to do this all over because I've got a lot to say.
Well, probably not because I'm not going to do it again.
Well, that's unfortunate then, because that's... Well, okay.
You can only try and apologise so many times. And I'm sorry, if somebody's not adult enough to take the apology...
Stuart,
let it go.
Stuart, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
She's tired, mate, and she said you want to do it later, and that's fine.
And it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
So let's all sit down later on and have a chat then, mate.
She's honestly fine. She just wants... You need to sleep.
Last night, Helen threw up in the kitchen sink.
Dude, I'm not washing up your sick. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Bloody
Dude, ever, as long as I should know you, never washing up your sick. I'm going to come down to Cardiff and go out with you and Big G one night, and then Steph.
Big G, yes, when I get really drunk like that.
Dude, can you blame him?
Because there was one time...
He said to me one day, he said, "But if I get really drunk, I might sleep with you tonight." And I went, "No." Yeah, I've seen pictures of Big G.
I should have said things like that. I was only joking with that one, though.
You were funny.
10:14 a.m. Bubble has slept for less than an hour. He's the only housemate who doesn't drink.
How do you feel about last night?
Annoyed, upset, surprised, shocked, confused. Just a bit gutted, really, you know, because it affects everyone. I really don't understand Brian's problem. You know, because Josh is gay, so what? We don't have a problem with it, so I don't understand how he should. And as for the Stuart and Emma thing, Emma's a lot more upset than Stuart realises. I don't know what was said, I really don't. But whatever it was, you'd think people would realise that it's not just about them. It ain't going to be resolved. Emma and Stuart are not going to be friends when they get out of here. Stuart and Penny are not going to be friends when they get out of here. And Brian and Josh, they're not going to be friends when they get out of here.
1:06 p.m. For the first time today, all the housemates are awake. They decide to hold a group meeting.
So my first apologies to Emma in terms of in the spa. I wouldn't let her say what she wanted to say. We were having a conversation. I had no right to basically stifle your opinion. I got to a point where I wasn't letting you speak, I wasn't listening to what you were saying, and I apologise for that. I don't know enough about Emma to make a specific judgment, and I don't judge people. One of my things that I don't do is prejudge people. So, you know, if you did take that the wrong way, it was not intended that way.
Cam, if you want to speak now.
Stuart, I do accept your apology fully, and I owe you one as well. I said a lot of things I didn't mean, and I shouldn't have said, but that's not actually why I got angry. When we started talking in the pool, when you were talking to me like I was 11. You were trying to stifle everything I was trying to say. I don't like authority, and in this house, there's nobody in here that is above me or that is my father, my teacher, my boss. So that got me going. I don't particularly have a problem with you. I actually really like you, and it was an argument that didn't need to happen, and it was over absolutely nothing.
Absolutely. One thing I've probably learned is when I should walk away from arguments, and that's going to be a good lesson for me to take out here as well. So this is good education for me.
Okay, no, cool.
We're done. Let's have a hug then, come on.
And you could get an excuse to get home.
Yeah, you're so important.
Sorry.
Yeah, she kept saying that. You're going, I don't
Last
care, I
night,
can't
Brian
wait
told
till-
Josh he wanted him to leave the Big Brother house.
You did drink a lot.
I lost. It was funny, I have to say. Oh God, I'm hated. I'm the most hated man in Britain. I just don't come to the street.
No, you're not. At least you're man enough this morning.
But
to
when I
stand
got up, what did I
and
say?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm spoiled. I am arrogant. I am self-absorbed. I have my own arse. I am. I know I am. Once I say things, Josh, I won't come back and say sorry straight away. That is me. I'm spoiled child. I didn't ask you to say sorry. I just kept trying to say, "Are you really mean all that?" And you're like, "Yes." And that scared me because you've been so nice to me. And then I was like, "Oh my God, he's just been putting it on." I'm not that good of an actor, Josh. Unfortunately. Did you really think I was pretending to be nice to you all along? After what you said last night, you were like, "Oh, they like you. They try to convince me, but no, I still do all this, all this." Did I say that? Yeah.
You were actually saying the word I
hate you. And I was going, "You don't mean that. I really hate you." Of course, I don't mean that. Do you really think I hate you? I did last night. Oh, yeah. I did know. I'm sorry. Everyone did. Because everyone thought it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
Dude! You've soaked that! You've soaked it.
Look, you're soaking it. You keep putting it away.
You've soaked it.
So what, tomorrow night, if I get nominated, if I get evicted,
Yeah.
expect some waterworks.
What do you mean? Crying?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I know so, mate.
Really?
I know I
What,
will.
from you?
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
I'm totally sure of
Oh,
it.
don't, because I will.
Yeah, I know. Put it this way, last week my eyes really, really welled up,
Oh, I cried.
big time, and I wasn't even going.
Yeah, I know, I do.
You know?
It's weird.
So,
I think it's the tension, then it's the release, isn't it?
exactly, yeah.
That, oh.
And it's like the end of a little era, you know?
Yeah.
So I will be emotional. I know that.
"7:20 p.m. Stuart and Paul prepare a chicken and pasta dinner for the group.
Sauce looks good.
It does look good. One more minute.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good.
I'm feeling like I want a good night's sleep and prepared for tomorrow. That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, really? I really need it to be tomorrow, I think.
What now? Why?
I just really need today to be over. It's just seemed to drag.
It's been a
and,
long day.
I've only got up at 1. I've only been up for 7 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels like it should be over.
Yeah. It's the day after the night before.
Mm.
If the events of yesterday have helped you make up your mind, here are those numbers again. To evict Paul, phone 09011 154408. To evict Stuart, phone 09011 154410. You now have 7 minutes left to vote. Now, it's been a very stormy week in the Big Brother house. We're going to get under the housemates' skin now with the help of some of their friends and families of the week's key players. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about Paul a little bit. I've got here Rob.
Hello.
Now, you are one of Paul's best mates.
Yes.
Now, the girls have branded him boring.
I know.
Is this fair?
Absolutely not. It's totally not the Paul I know, really. He's a very outgoing, very pub kind of guy, but I think he's probably spent his time until now trying to keep out of the way of the fighting, backbiting type of thing, and generally breaking himself into it.
So you think he's actually holding himself back as opposed to
Absolutely.
boring?
You haven't seen the best of Paul yet. He's all to come.
I think today he's done quite well in the old dress front, though, with the makeup.
It's fantastic. It's not his colour, but it's definitely looking good.
It's not quite his colour. I like the eyeshadow. But anyway, who do you think are his enemies in the house?
I think he probably doesn't get on with Amma the best, really. I think
she may have a problem with him because of the type of guy he is. I mean, he is a lad, he does like going out drinking, he does like going out with his friends, and I think his personality definitely clashes with hers. I think she probably thinks maybe he's the type of guy who maybe would end up at her club, and maybe she has a problem with that. I can't say that.
He is, basically. That's exactly what he is. Nina, you're one of Emma's mates. Do you think that that's a fair appraisal? Do you think that's why they don't get on?
I think it's more of a case in that Paul just doesn't like Emma, not the other way around. I think he's a bit threatened by her because she's so intelligent and she's not attracted to him, and I think he finds that quite upsetting.
So you think that maybe she thinks that he fancies her?
I think Paul's sort of person...
but feels threatened, but sort of like maybe underneath fancies her. And
yeah, he fancies her, and he feels threatened. Well, he doesn't like the way
she is towards men.
Well, she doesn't like the way he doesn't... He thinks that... I'm sorry.
Oh, poor old Nina! And the other person that Anna's had real problems with is Stuart, isn't it? So I'm just going to move over, in fact, to Sian here.
Hi.
Because, Sian, you're Stuart's wife. Now, you know, I have to say that he has had 2 arguments with women in that house in the last 10 days. Now, is that the Stuart you know?
No. What I would say is, in the house, he's probably one of very few that don't go to the others and chat about the problems. He will actually deal with it face to face. It's been alcohol fueled. It's not women. It's all my friends absolutely adore him. He treats women equally, and if he has a problem with them or they have a problem with him, then he'll deal with it. And I also think the problem has come from the girls' room, and that includes Brian. That's where all the nominations came from, and I think they're jealous of the boys. They've bonded so well together.
Oh, now, just want to interrupt you there, because actually I want to get back to Stuart's argument with the girls. He does seem to take great offence to anybody disagreeing with him. Is he competitive?
Oh, he's highly competitive. As a friend, he's very competitive. But more so in the business.
You've known him for ages, you know. Is he like that in business?
He is in business, not socially. If you speak to his friends and you see him in the way that we see him, it's not a competitive streak that comes on that way. But in business, he's very competitive. He's got to a high level at the work he does, and you don't do that unless you're competitive.
So is this a game he's playing then?
Well, if we was to speak when he comes out, we may discuss that he's approaching it more like a business than he would like. I just wish he'd become the Stuart that we know and let himself go more, as he has done the last 4 or 5 days.
Who's he going to be surprised by with the nominations?
Well, I guessed 3 of them, and I was quite shocked by the 4th, which was Elizabeth.
Now, yes, you see, we were all a bit shocked by that one. And now, why were you shocked?
Well, I thought she was flirting with him outrageously, and we all had a real giggle about it at home. And then she voted for him, so...
Now, Stephen, you are Elizabeth's boyfriend. And she has been flirting quite a lot, has she not?
No, she's just been getting on with everybody. She enjoys being in the house, and she regards everybody in there as her friend, and this is just her way of communicating. So the fact that she voted for Stuart was purely on objective grounds, and there's nothing
I mean, I have to also say,
that.
sort of in Elizabeth's favour, she did vote for him because Josh had come in and she felt that he was getting a bit, like, competitive. And then all of a sudden, she felt really bad because Stuart was back to his old self again, and she went in and sort of said she was sorry. What's it feel like seeing your husband being flattered with, in your opinion?
We actually giggled about it rather a lot.
Good, as long as you're not too upset.
I think they're quite similar anyhow, Stuart and Elizabeth, and I think they have a lot more in common than maybe he does with the others.
Right. OK, well, we've heard from the families. Let's see what the telephone numbers are so you guys can still phone in and vote. They are 090 11 15 4408. That's if you want to vote for Paul. And if you want to vote for Stuart, dial 090 11 15 4410. See you after the break. Welcome back. Tonight, either Paul or Stuart are facing the public vote for eviction from the Big Brother house. The phone lines are now closed. If you haven't made up your mind, it's too late. You should have rung when you had the chance. Let's just take a quick look at Paul and Stuart. Paul there, covered by Narinda, is still looking a little bit scary there in his makeup now. And Stuart, like I said, really brightening up today, possibly looking forward to getting some news tonight about the evictions. Anyway, remember, they each got 4 nominations. Emma and Elizabeth nominated them both. We're having the results of the vote checked and double-checked by people who are clever at counting. And I'll be announcing those results in just 2 minutes' time. Now, to entertain you during those 2 minutes, here's what the world's been saying about Big Brother this week in our incredible travelling diary room chair.
The most person I like in the Big Brother house now is Josh. I think he's really tasty and really nice. Can't wait to see him with his kit off.
Josh, thank you for working so hard on that body, because when you first came in the house, I was the same as Narinda.
I just want to say, "Whoa!"
Look at that body, you can't not look at it.
Not only did it kick off last night,
Stop shouting at me now.
You stop shouting at me now. But Helen, what a mess. Can't hold her beer at all and then goes and pukes up all over the kitchen.
Babe,
Could somebody help me? She's been really sick. Could somebody help me, please?
I'm here.
Helen the other day made me laugh because she got very drunk on 8 glasses of cider and she just so wants Josh's affection and she's going, who would you sleep with? 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 And then he turned around and went,
I'll take Emma.
and she just went, boom.
I love Brian. He is such a laugh, and they're so wicked to him, the boys.
I don't like Elizabeth very much because I think she's a bit of a non-entity. Her jumper that she wears is absolutely appalling.
Elizabeth, she may be understated, but I think she's gorgeous in her own particular way.
Yeah, nipples out, Elizabeth.
The Helen and Narinda argument, fantastic.
She's a dizzy little but that's not on.
Oh, I tell you what, you should look at it, smack over, I swear to God.
This is going to go on and on and on. Narinda's got a long memory. She's never going to forget Helen.
Oh, watch out for that chair. It could be coming to a town or a field near you in the near future. OK, it's time now to reveal the name of the second person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. I'm going to talk to the house. Remember, they can hear me, but they can't see me. Big Brother house, this is Davina. Can you hear me?
Yeah!
This week, you nominated Stuart and Paul for eviction. The nation has been voting and the results of the second eviction vote are now in. They've been checked and verified by an independent adjudicator, and I can now reveal that the second person to leave the Big Brother house will be... Stuart.
Yes!
I'm coming home!
You are, mate.
Superb.
Yeah.
You have bloody dress on?
My top wash.
Yeah.
OK, Stuart, you've now got an hour and a half to pack your belongings and say your goodbyes. At 10:30, you'll be asked to leave the Big Brother house. Do you understand? I'm now switching off. Over 1 million people have voted, and I can tell you that Paul got 14% and Stuart got 86%. So, join me at 10:30 when I'll be asking him why someone with such a great career and fantastic home life and such a deep tan wanted to be in the Big Brother house in the first place. We'll see you later at 10:30.